Hello, and glad to have you along for another hike here in beautiful Western Washington. Today's hike is Heybrook Ridge. Not to be confused though with Heybrook Lookout, which is also a really cool hike in the area, but I will not be going up to the lookout building today. This hike is in Index, Washington, which is approximately 55 miles east of Seattle. A very long but very enjoyable motorcycle ride out. Alright, so let's get into the trail specs. Heybrook Ridge is 3.3 miles round trip with an elevation gain of around 775 feet, the highest point being around 1,327 feet. Parking is available in what appears to be a freshly graveled parking lot right off of Index Galena Road, which is less than 1 mile after turning off of Highway 2. There is no fee and there is no park pass required at this trailhead. No restrooms, unfortunately, at this trailhead, but the town center of Index is just a bridge away. Doolittle Pioneer Park is 0.1 miles away, and from what I saw online, looks like it does have a restroom, although I did not check the availability of that myself, so you'll have to take your chances there. Cell signal was a little bit hit or miss while I was at the trailhead as well as on the trail, so I wouldn't rely on it when you go out on this hike. Let's start out on hike. Came out on my bike back there. Pretty good ride. Nice ride. Okay, so today I will start off with the pros for this trail. The trail was very easily accessible, not difficult to locate the trailhead in any way, and parking was a breeze. The trail itself was very easy to navigate with a straightforward direction right to the summit with mile markers along the way.
Just about to say, I come across the 1 mile mark already.
The elevation gain allows for a bit of a challenge as it starts climbing very quickly, but there are a number of areas where the grade is gradual, making for a nice casual walk in the beautiful wooded area. I encountered all sorts of wildlife while on this hike. Coyotes, rodents, wasn't sure if it was a rat or a mouse, as well as a little snake, which I'm now realizing could be a pro to some, but a con to others. But I'm going to leave it in the pro bucket because I thought it was pretty neat.
And surprising number of cars here today on a Wednesday in the middle of the week.
While there were more cars than I expected parked at the trailhead for a midweek day, the trail was relatively quiet.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I even happened upon a crew with camera equipment capturing video for a short film, so
They
that was kind of
definitely
cool.
are not making technical gear.
Yeah.
The summit itself has an excellent view of the neighboring peaks and the mountain waterfalls in the distance. Okay, so now for the cons. The trail was pretty squishy in spots, but it wasn't squishy enough for me to be upset that I chose my trail runners over my Gore-Tex hiking boots. The initial elevation gain could be pretty grueling for some. I know I definitely worked up a sweat after only half a mile in, which required me to shed some layers.
Never forget to dress in layers when you go hiking. I never know how warm or cold I'm going to be coming out here. It's kind of overcast as it normally is in Washington, and I'm about half mile in to this hike. There's quite a bit of elevation gain to begin with, and I'm already just burning up. So took off my one outer layer, just got the tank top, and then I unzipped my pants too. So back in the shorts now. It feels so much better. Oh my gosh. But time to keep hiking.
Hiking under power lines at the summit was a little bit off-putting, but ultimately
quite the
the
view.
views were worth it.
Minus the power line, of course. It is interesting hearing it, though. I feel like if I stand under it for too long, I'm gonna get like cancer or something. I don't know if that's true though.
Finally, the last half mile of the trail is disrupted by a service road, which could cause some confusion on which way to go. But if you look across the service road, there's a set of rock steps that will take you the rest of the way to the lookout. Technically, if you wanted to, you could walk an additional 1.5 miles along the service road and under the power lines, and it would bring you to Heybrook Lookout. Although I personally wouldn't choose to walk under power lines for that long. So that was the Heybrook Ridge hike. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you out the next time.